Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksen and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being in different kinds of relationships. We are talking about the story of the descent of Mata Ganga, River Ganga, from the heavens onto the earth and into the Patalam, and trying to learn lessons in generational trauma and societal toxicity from it. So now the Yajnaswam has been hidden, and King Sagara learns that his Yajnaswam is nowhere to be found, and he sends the 60,000 sons. So now remember, it is the diluted form of the toxicity in the 60,000 sons. So they are basically the generalized societal acceptance of this toxicity and diluted form that feeds the small entities that take it to an extreme level. So these Saagaras have been sent out with a mission to look for this horse. They go, they search east, west, north, south, and then they're not able to find it. So they start digging huge trenches, huge holes. They start uh, gouging the earth with their hands. Well, yes, they are wrecking a lot of havoc, and they go into Patalam, and they they see the Yajnaswam, and they see the Kapila Maharshi doing his meditation, doing his tapas over there, and assuming that it was Kapila Maharshi who has abducted the Yajnaswam, the horse. They start attacking him. Kapila Maharshi wakes up from his dhyanam, and with the power of his eyes, he turns all 60,000 of them into ashes. So this basically is us realizing the general toxicity of the situation of the society. It is when this general toxicity creates a problem, creates an issue to the whole society. That is when we realize that this whole group, the whole subsection of the society is toxic by default. So it is not good to accept them without individually checking them, and it is when we realize that okay, it's not just one or two or three radical elements that's the problem. It is the whole group that generally that has normalized and generalized this toxicity that is the problem. It is this whole system that is feeding the small radical groups or radical entities. And when these people create the big problem, that is when we realize that this whole group is the problem, not just one or two or three individuals or small groups. The we see that it is very difficult to look at the general toxicity because we ourselves have become a part of it. It is very important, that is why it is very important to remove ourselves uh, from this society and look at it from an external point of view. Look at each activity, each behavior as if we are looking at it individually. We cannot look at the collective, oh, these people are good in these cases and bad in this. The good does not balance the bad. The good is good, the bad is bad. That is why the karma theory is very, very astute, very clear in this case. A good deed will not wash away a bad deed. You will get the benefits of the good deed, you will also be punished for the bad deed. You cannot say that just because I did uh, a good thing, that should absolve me from the effect of the bad thing. That it does not work that way. When you hurt a person, you hurt them. When you made them happy, you made them happy. Making them happy will not uh, uh, will not remove the effects of hurting them. Yes, when we transform, when we change, that is how we are absolved from our wrongdoings. When we put in an effort, we will talk about how we can transform ourselves when we talk about Maharishi Rajarshi Vishwamitra, how he transformed from being extremely entitled and toxic into becoming a Brahmarshi, and how much of an effort that he had to put, and how difficult a transformation is, and it needs to come from within. And when that happens, yes, what we have done, our wrongdoings can be forgiven when that happens. But when we say that I did a bad thing and then I did a good thing, so my good thing should basically uh, remove the consequences of my bad doings. It does not work that way. When we do something bad and good, we get the results of both bad and good. Something that we do, a right will not right a wrong. A right is right, a wrong is wrong. Both of them are our actions, and uh, we do have to face the benefits and the punishments of both of them. So, recognizing the general toxicity that has been normalized is very difficult until collectively they do something that that cannot be forgotten, or that cannot be turned away from. So the collective toxicity is evident when they collectively take up a uh, huge thing that cause a huge problem. So whenever, even in Puranas, when we say that uh, one small entity will not cause a problem, it is not that one small entity, it is the whole system that uh, that feeds and strengthens this entity. We need to look at the whole system as the problem and separate it out from being able to affect us in our lives. It is highly impossible to deal to correct everyone, but it is very important for us to look at whom we are and letting into our lives. So looking at them individually and seeing that they do not have the generalized toxicity is very important. And because it has been so pervasive, it has been so accepted that we don't see it at all. It is everything around them that fed them, that raised them, that made them who they are. The same entity, if they had not been fed by the toxic environment, they would be problematic, but they would not be atrocious. They would not be horrific. They would not be as problematic as they were with the with with the support and the strengthening of their enablers and their flying monkeys and the system that is supporting them. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section below, and please share my videos with people you feel would benefit from my content, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you until we meet again.